So a lot of tonight's been about compassion, hasn't it, and relationships. So I'm going to keep with that theme. I had a funny experience this week. You know, when you forget something, I went upstairs, got to the top of the stairs, couldn't remember what I went for. I came back down, I said to Denise, I've just had a very strange experience. I went upstairs, got to the top of the stairs, couldn't remember what I went for. And she said, that is very strange, because we live in a bungalow. Anyway, there's been some research, and there's a lot of good research around. But this has suggested that to forget some things, it gives us an evolutionary benefit. Okay? Now I can understand that at the margins, but in truth, and we've had some experiences in our family, and you've probably had the same experiences with some family and friends, where people forget, you know, for whatever reason. It could be an illness or whatever. But it's not only them who lose their memory, we lose something too, because we're relational animals. So things where they've shared a memory with us and we've shared with them, if we've forgotten a piece of that memory, they could fill it in, or we could fill it in for them. You know that? You know, I might say, well, do you remember when we met on Tuesday? And you'll say, no, it wasn't Tuesday, it was Wednesday. And I go, of course. Mm-hmm. And so it's much deeper, you know, this connectivity that we have with each other. So in response to this research, I wrote this poem called Memory. I've heard it say that some loss of memory provides us some benefit, is evolutionary. But if benefit is forgetting you, then it's progress I've no wish to grow through. How can it be that losing you is good for me, or worse still, me forgetting you? It is a fate worse than death for me to be pushed through. To forget a loving caress, a silent kiss, sacred moments spent, the loss we suffered, all we meant to one another, the paths we paid, the promises we made and kept, times of joy and regret. And if it's true my loss is loss of you, then my losing you is the same for you have lost me too. Those small inflections, the storms we raged, the forgetfulness suffered, the price we paid, and more beside, you no longer by my side. And if my memory should dim as if a bird which flew, then my loss of you is your loss too. For those experiences which we shared, good and bad, joy and despair, will be lost to you, because those small fragments which may fade for you, and I can help to fill the patchwork too, will be lost to you for good, and lost to me too. I have no wish for this tainted gift, for evolutionary prowess, nor some form of mad reset. Let me live my life full, do not let my mind grow dull. Keep this course free, flowing still. Let me know my own true will, this part of me, that part of you, the experiences which only we knew. Keep this sacred stem alive. Let my memory, your memory, our memory survive. And if I could, looking at this photograph with my index finger, just trace the contours of each face, maybe I could place a name or some wild gaining, any little thing which would bring a flash of recognition, some cognition, inspiration which would enable me to conjure up my history, my story, who he or she might be, and just what they were to me. That is so sad to lose without a trace, the very spark which makes us human. And then again, we are relational animals. Stories embolden us, shake us to our very core. This is what our memories are for. Please do not let some wild magician in a destructive stage act of attrition wave their magic wand and from the upturned black velvet top hat dip their hand to extract our very memories and discard them just like that. Or perhaps some mad dictator who knows and sees the value of our past memories and dreams and so decrees without pause or hesitation, such must be eradicated. For people otherwise may seek to be emancipated, or else recall the hard lessons we otherwise learn from history and call upon all people to be free. To lose our memory is to lose who we are and have come to be, our very self, our personality, the me of you, the you of me. Do not let me succumb to such vagary. Let me be. To live, to dream, to recall, and above all, to love. I have no use for your guff and spin. Memories, memories come again. Never fade, never falter. Stay with me, let them be. memories are the very core of you and me. Thank you.